Good afternoon, folks. It's that bloke on a motorbike back again. So continuing with the rides in the Isle of Man. Today we're going to go from the Calf of Man and we're going out to St Mary's Point or something like that. Anyway, it's a little point with a lighthouse, I think. So let's have a look and we'll enjoy a very nice ride. These roads are absolutely fantastic. I have enjoyed every single second that I've been here, even really when it's raining. Which, oh boy, has it done some raining. You know, I don't think you could pick a better bike for exploring these areas. Apparently this little village here, Cregneash, just nothing coming so I can pull up here. Just look at these old traditional houses. I would love something like that. And I'm hearing that on certain days that the locals will have traditional costume and show you around how it used to be on the island, which is fantastic. Little church, if I just pull up there, just look at that. It's just unreal. In fact, I've got to get a photograph of that. I've just got to. Oh folks, that was amazing. I just stopped to take a photograph and the blacksmith came out of the workshop, not this top door, the bottom door, and we were talking and he's just shown me around his blacksmith shop, which I will put some photographs up now. And I was saying that my pole lathe would go very nicely there, and he's just offered me the possibility of a job because they're looking for a pole lathe turner to work in the top workshop. I am so tempted. The workshop has no power, no water. It's all whitewashed inside. When you see inside it, it is absolutely fantastic. And I've got to say it, look at that view. Oh, look at that. I think that's where we're going, right out on the point there on that peninsula at the far side. So we're just coming into Port St Mary now. Got the harbour just on my left over the wall. All traffic's got to go round to the right. Well, I seem to have completely confused the sat-nav, but the good old-fashioned direction signs at side of the road are getting me where I want to be. I read it the other night that there's virtually nothing which is done on computer. It's basically all done paper-wise. Which I can see has its distinct advantages. Looks like that goes down there to the harbour. This is probably going to link up with the road we came in on. Oh, look at that. That is beautiful. Fantastic. It's lovely. I mean, the sea so close in that bay. So we're on a little back road again. No idea where it's taking me here, but I don't care because it's lovely. Like I say, I've got no idea now because I'm heading away from the sea, which I don't think I should be doing. Right, we've got some more quite nice bends coming up. Lovely view out to sea. Oh yes, very nice. Plane just taken off from Ronaldsay, the only airport that there is. So picturesque. I could be stopping every 2 minutes and taking pictures. So this is Castletown we're coming into now.
In 0.6 miles, turn right.
So that's the town square with the castle. Very nice. Like we've got the harbour. Oh, that is beautiful! Wow, size of that bird up bridge. Look at the size of that sculpture there. You wouldn't want that coming and nicking your chips, would you, at seaside? I think we're going to go right here. My head's on a swivel, honestly.
In 0.4 miles, turn right.
How beautiful is this island? Wow! A motorcycle or two. This is part of the golf course on the peninsula. I think it goes straight past the golf course. There's no little car park on the end. Just down this little side road here. To this tiny little island that looks like a desolate church as well. This is fantastic. Right, let's give you a quick look round. Airport across there, Castletown over there. Right, I'm going to have 5 minutes. Back in a bit. Oh, what a lovely little island that was. Fantastic scenery. I'll put some photos up now as I'm just heading away from it. I'm going to meander his way down past now, back towards Castletown, and then I'm going to head back towards the tent. I'll think about what I'm going to have for my tea. Alright, so there, little Betsy, all loaded up, end of the Isle of Man adventure. All there is the bright green patch where I were parked up. So let's fire up, get down to the ferry and make my way home. So quite fitting really, it's grey, miserable the day that I'm leaving. When I got here it was absolutely hammering down, and then last week it was beautiful. So we'll have a nice tootle down into Douglas and get checked in. The ferry leaves at 3 o'clock, back to Liverpool. So I got the look over Douglas Bay as I go down here. I'm really going to miss this. Really going to miss this island. So what I'm going to do when I get back, everything that I've bought, fuel, food, anything at all, has all been paid on my card, which is far easier. Apparently, if you pay by cash, which I didn't have anything on me, but if you do pay by cash, you get change in Manx money, and apparently it's not legal tender, I've heard, in the UK. So what I'm going to do is go through everything that I've bought, and everything I've spent, and do a price breakdown as to just how much it's cost. I'll do a breakdown for what it would have been just to stay the week, and then another one what it is in total because I stayed another week, and just see what it works out at and what the value is, or what the cost is. The value, it's been amazing. Right, back home after a bit of number crunching, I've got the cost for the Isle of Man tour. Initially planned to stay for 1 week, but liked it so much I added a second week. This brought the cost for a total of 2 weeks to ferry, £154 return, campsite, £156, food on camp, £67.27, Café, that's coffees and anything I had out of the campsite, £100.66, ouch. Fuel, £64.66, giving a grand total of £542.59p all in. The big surprise there was how much coffee and cake cost. Note to self, buy a flask. Thankfully, Betsy was less thirsty. She did a total of 1,050 miles on £64.66 pounds worth of petrol, coming in at remarkable 6 pence per mile. If I'd have stayed for just the 1 week as planned, then the ferry would have been the same at £154. Campsite would have been just 1 week at £78, and let's halve the rest, so that'll give a total of £348. So that's not bad. In fact, I think it's very good for a holiday that I really, really enjoyed, and I'm still grinning about it. So there we've got the terminal in front of us. All I've got to do now is try to find out where I'm going. Vital departures. Closed. So where do we go? Well, it's not open yet, so shall we go for another ride up the front? Right, 1.5 hours before scheduled sailing times. So scheduled at 3 o'clock. So that's 2, that's 1:30. We got quarter now, so let's go and see if we can have a bit of a ride up the front, shall we? So folks, we are now sat waiting at the gate. Just had a little ride round and up into Onken and then back past the TT the last time for this particular trip. But like I keep saying, I'll be back. Well, looks like there could be a bit of excitement. Got 2 response vehicles meeting Ferry. Right, so it looks like we're on our way, folks, after that little palaver with all the police there.
All the way around and you'll come here.
Okay. So we're on the boat now, on its way back. Down this one. Prime position, folks. Right, I'll see you lot when we get back to Liverpool. Right, folks, we are back in Liverpool. So here we go, back on British soil. In the lovely sunshine in Liverpool. Right, let me get my sat-nav working. Right, so that's the destination punched in. There's a slight mist on the Mersey. It looks absolutely stunning. God, not very keen on these cobbles, but they're a nightmare when it's wet. So I'm going to come again to the Isle of Man, but this time I will go out and back from Heysham. It seems a much better setup, because we just had to wait there for half an hour before we got enough water to be able to dock. So that's the end of my little trip. I'm going to say mini trip, but it's actually more than a mini trip, isn't it? To the Isle of Man. So thank you for joining me. I hope you've really enjoyed it. If you're a subscriber, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. If you're not, it don't cost you anything. If you could hit the little subscribe and then click the bell as well, so you get notified of when new things come up. Like it, share it, definitely leave me a comment, let me know what you think, and let me know if you can think of any other places that I might go on my next ventures. And if you don't have any bikes, stay safe, keep that shiny side up, rubber side down, and I will see you all out on the road. So bye for now, folks. Bye.